Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, my dear viewers, my dear friends. Welcome back to the channel. This time for this week's chapter of One Piece 868 of its name KX Launcher. So, I am guessing that this launcher will either be launched at the end of the chapter and we will get to see its effects next chapter rather than now, or it will fail miserably. But anyway, okay, so we are back on present time with Cavendish's story arc. So as I've been saying, those are not enemy ships, and therefore there is no need to fire on them. Suleiman, that explanation was way too long. So Cavendish just has follower ships with fans going after him. This Cavendish, this guy, he is a former prince though, so yeah. Anyway, let's move on from Cavendish's cover. Okay. 63 years ago, the disappearance of Mother Caramel and the little children. But unbeknownst, I hope I got that right, to even Big Mom herself, there were some that saw the whole incident unfold before their eyes. Two, to be exact. Sadness and rage reverberate through the air. One was someone that cared a great deal about the lamb's house and was dropping by for a visit, a warrior of Elbaf. He, horrified by what he saw, ran off and never again set foot on the island. Eventually his story reached the ears of Elbaf itself and the rest of the giant race. And Charlotte Lillian grew to be so repugnant by the giants that they refrained from even saying her name. She done it. She ate everyone, and Mother Caramel included. The other witness was a chef and former ruined pirate that had been living on the island for some time, Strausen. Oh, that's amazing! So Strausen was officially Big Mom's first pirate crew member? To him, the sight was positively hilarious. I've never seen a monster like that. Oh! So that's so cool. A fruit that can turn everything into food. The Kuku no Mi. His power was an ability to change the various things of this world into ingredients. If I just leave her alone, she'll die for sure, and that'll be a waste. Oh, Missy, let's talk about our dreams or something. Mister, who are you? Have you seen Mother? Oh, don't get too close. She'll be back eventually, I bet, but until then I'll stick with you. You'll never have to worry about eating again. These two, who had never before met before that moment, would go on to build the Big Mom pirates of today. So he's trying to get her. So he's the oldest member of the Big Mom pirate crew. Lillian, return to your senses, they're going to shoot you. When Mom is weakened, and when no one in this hall can move for at least the next 5 seconds, at that moment, and they launch it all at once. That's stupid. They should at least save one. At that moment, the KX launcher will have the greatest effect, and Big Mom will die. Mother, everyone's always in my way. And we see everyone attending the party just... Okay, we'll see what happens next. Okay, let's make this place our country, a dream country where all can live equally. Yes, there'll be no racial discrimination or anything of the sort. A country where everyone can live eye to eye. Eye to eye, that's so cool. It will be awesome if everyone can become big like me. So that's how Whole Cake Island was born. This island Lamb's house was in is nowadays Whole Cake Island. If there were a lot of countries like that, this world would be far more peaceful than it is. Everyone would be so much happier. Peace, that's your dream. I'm gonna make a country that'll make mother happy. Oh yeah. And now she started giving life to plants. That's the trick that mother did. What happened? I can do it too now. So it's true. Fruits can be... Devil fruit powers can be achieved through cannibalism. That is so sick. Okay then, Lillian, let's make it our dream country. 50 million for a kid. Jesus. She's more dangerous than Cypher Paul. Capture her before she gets too big to control. Bring me sweet treats. If you do, I shall make a promise with you. A promise of peace and of a dream country. If you listen to what I say, you will all live happily, and if you don't listen, you're being selfish and I'm gonna kill you. Mother, I'll make everyone big one day, and then let's all sit around that table again. But there are still people that don't listen. I'm so sad I can't stop crying. That last photo of you, Mother, they broke it. Damn it. I'll never forgive the Straw Hats. She blew the missiles. Even Capone and the others are like, oh, damn. The missiles. She broke the missiles. Plan failed. Oh, Jesus. Capone is just running scared. Holy heck. Who's making those bubbles? Oh, katakuris. So they work as earplugs. Listen up, because I can fly, I'll bring the escape mirror into the hall. When you're finished your stuff, all of you quickly jump into Caesar's mirror. Damn it, I can't believe she destroyed my launcher. That monstrous old hag. Yonkou will be Yonkou, I guess. We gotta skedaddle, you lot. Jump into the mirror. It broke the mirror. As of course, she broke the mirror. Holy heck. Their faces. Even Jinbei's like, oh God, no. This is bad. There's nowhere for us to run. We're on the roof up here. There's nowhere for us to run. And there's no way we'll ever win this fight. Daifuku oven, smoothie and katakuri. Oh ho! Okay. What is there? Oh. Rock ein grosser Vater, which means German for a big father. Just get inside for now, Allied forces. Ooh, he managed to either turn himself. He turned himself into a giant castle. In their hour of peril, a grand castle rises. And chapter end This was so short. I want more. Oh, I want more. Oh, but this was amazing. So it is confirmed that Big Mom indeed ate everyone in the lamb's house. There's no other explanation. Why would the giant from Elbaf just be so terrified after what he saw? If he just saw her alone, like compulsively eating without anyone else there, like he wouldn't have been terrified. And also Strausen wouldn't find it so amusing. So it is confirmed. Big Mom went cannibal on Big Mom and on Mother Caramel and the others, and that's how she acquired the Sorosoro no Mi. And the island they were in was the very beginning of Whole Cake Island, and we see that at a very young age she already had Zeus and Prometheus with her. Whether Prometheus is Pandora, I don't know. Oh, and there's Panda Man. on the very same page where she's demanding sweets, there's Panda Man on this man's shirt. That's cool. I rarely spot the Panda Man, but now I did. So whether Prometheus is Pandora, and she just called it another name, because we knew that Mother Caramel kept Pandora after a while. In fact, in the last chapter, while she was meeting with Cypher Paul, she had Pandora. Pandora was lighting her cigar. So maybe that's Pandora, because I don't think she would. Maybe she would. I mean, if she can animate flowers, it's obvious that she would try to control other things. 50 million for a kid. That was like Luffy's not even second bounty. What was Luffy's second bounty? I mean, his first bounty was 30,000. So his second bounty was 100. Was it not? I'm trying to check it, but maybe I'll have to check other places. But yeah, his first bounty was here we go. So his first bounty was 30,000, and that was when he was 17 years old. Yes, because he's 19 years old now. So his first bounty was with 17 years old, and it was 30 million. Yeah, 30 million, yes, it was 30 million. His second bounty was 100 million. So yeah, Big Mom with like 6 or 7 years was of 50 million, and it only rose from there. And we cannot see, but it's something around the lines of, could it be 500 million? We can't properly see the number, but yeah, it's something related to 500. Whether it's 500 million or it's something 500,000, it still remains to be seen. I would very much like to know Big Mom's bounty at the moment. One thing I didn't really enjoy was how Capone and Vito and Goatee just... I mean, sure, the plan just broke completely, but for them to just run off like sissies, after all that talk that Capone had, like, he could have stayed a little cooler than that. Of course, the plan failed, but after the mirror, the reaction is totally expected. After the mirror, I accept it. But before the launcher, they should have expected that. but I enjoy their reactions a lot. And Big Mom's children just coming towards them. Katakuri, Smoothie, Oven, and Naifuku just. I say this every time, but I cannot wait to see this to see this in the anime. And we end the chapter with another name technique from Capone, Rook ein großer Water. I probably just butchered this name. I don't speak German in any way, shape, or form, as much as I would like to. But yes. And he makes himself into a giant castle. Is this awakening? Can this be considered awakening? I don't think so. I don't think Capone has achieved the awakening of the devil fruit yet. in terms of the supernovas, I much rather see Luffy attaining awakening first than anyone else. If anything, Kid, just to top up the fact that Kid and Luffy have that rivalry, and Kid will attain the awakening first, but I don't think this is Capone's awakening. I think this is rather a trump card, if nothing else. But yes, the chapter is done. A rather short chapter, but heck, was it a good one. It finally answered the question, did Big Mom ate Mother Caramel and the other kids? And the answer is yes. Yes, she did. So, so yeah, that happened. Oda went full-on cannibalism in One Piece. And now it begs the question, what the hell has Blackbeard ate from Whitebeard to attain the Gura Gura no Mi? That is a very interesting thought. One that I don't want to delve in right now. I'll have to do some considering before I actually delve into such a nefarious topic, so to say. But this is it for this week. This is not this week, but this week of One Piece. There is still Boku no Hero Academia. So, but this is it for this week of One Piece. This is it for this week's One Piece chapter. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I sure as hell have. It was a mixed chapter, present time and flashback. It was cool, very cool to see the Big Mom Pirates bird with her and Strausen. I would have never guessed that. And I'm sure many people wouldn't. When I saw Strausen, I always thought, well, he was probably a famous chef or something that has fell into disgrace. Big Mom knew of him and just hired him for his crew, and he was happy to serve her in any way he could. But really, it was a very interesting backstory, an unexpected character that was introduced to us, and we never had expected. He could have such a deep relation with, I say deep, I should say long relation, because I doubt she cares for him and he cares for her. He stayed with her as a sort of an experiment of sorts, because he thought it would be interesting to keep her alive, and so he helped her with food. But yeah, and she stuck with him because he was a chef and he could cook delicious things out of wood. Makes sense. So this is it really now. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If so, please do let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you tomorrow for this week's chapter of Boku no Hero Academia. I'll see you then. Bye bye.